Hey guys, thanks for joining us out here at the Range Report. We're here at our home range at Point Blank Range in Matthews, North Carolina. And we're going to bring you a couple of different reviews this week. And right up for today, we've got the Springfield Garrison 1911 and 45 ACP. Now, 1911's prevalent. You can get them anywhere from $400 to $5,000 and everywhere in between. The idea is, well, you know what, if you're a gun person, you got to get a 1911. You can't not have a 1911. You have to have one. It's part of your American heritage. It shoots the 45 ACP, the Lord's caliber. All right, John Moses Browning himself developed this gun for you, an American. Urgh. 2 world wars, as they say. Well, you know, I've got a couple of 1911s. I've had them on the channel before. One of my favorites happens to be my Colt Gold Cup trophy, and I just happened to throw this cute little muzzle device on it this week just to see if it would make a little bit of a difference, and turns out it actually does, surprisingly so. But we're not here to talk about this one. Here to talk about this one. This is the Springfield Garrison. These MSRP somewhere around $750, $800, in and around there, depending upon where you get them. We just took this one is not mine, this belongs to my cousin Steve. He just picked this one up a couple of weeks ago, and we've got 35 rounds through it. The break-in process, as you know, is usually a couple of hundred rounds with a 1911, and this one is no exception. We did have a couple of little hiccups with it here and there as far as going into battery, but we cycled a bunch of rounds through it really fast, got it really hot, and it seemed to break it in pretty well. Trigger is about 4.5, 5 pounds, breaks nice and crisp. Skeletonized hammer, skeletonized trigger. You've got some nice Novak style sights on it. This is as pure to the 1911 as you're probably going to get without actually going and getting one that was manufactured in 1911. But we're going to throw some rounds through this now, and we're going to see how it is now. Because we're indoors, we don't have steel. We got some reactive targets down there so you could actually see if I hit anything. See, now that's the thing with the guys who shoot steel all day. You get a 2 foot by 2 foot plate. Wow, the guy hits it every time, but you don't know where he hits it on the steel plate. I suck. Everybody knows I can't shoot worth a damn anyway, but at least you're going to see where I hit or where I don't, because we don't hide nothing from you guys here. So we got a couple of magazines here with it. Not using the Springfield magazine with it. I tend to prefer Chip McCormick magazines. They tend to feed reliably and perfectly every time. We got a couple of versions of it, 8-round and 10. We're going to run through those and see how it goes. So, eyes and ears on, and here we go. One Colt magazine, Springfield 1911. We're going to see how it goes. All right, I don't know if you can see that or not from here. I'll bring that in after we put a few more through it. First round went a little low. The rest of them is about a 3-inch group. A couple of them right dead center on the bullseye. We're going to see if we can tighten that up a little bit more. This is a Chip McCormick 10-round magazine. We're using Monarch 45 ACP. These are FMJs, all brass case. We've been using the Monarch for a while. We've had some pretty good success with them. Maybe they'd like to sponsor the channel. Who knows? All right, that's 10. Going through there, that's what I say. I really love the Chip McCormick magazines. They're not sponsors for us by any imagination, but we always want to make sure we tell everybody, you know, what works and what doesn't. We have never had a single issue with the Chip McCormick magazine. If you're running a 1911, it pays to use good magazines. These things will make a good gun better. And just because we don't want to not run it, this is the Springfield magazine. I think this is an 8-rounder. We're going to run that and see how we do. 7-rounder. All right, so we're gonna bring this target in and see how we did. All right, now, with the Springfield Garrison, this is available in a couple of different configurations. You've got a stainless model, a parkerized model, and then you have this model, which is the blued model. Now, the bluing on this is, I don't even know if you want to call it blue. This is black. I mean, it is a deep, dark, shiny black, except that it does have a nice matte finish on the top. Helps you cut down on the glare, and you do have the very low profile original 1911 style grips. These are wood, emblazoned with the Springfield logo on it. It's a really, really nice gun. If you're looking to get into a 1911, you want to get in mid-range price but high-range quality, this one is a good way to go. So, like I said, oh, look who showed up. Yeah, not that bad. You know, like I said, at least I show you what I do and what I don't. So, this is Frank from the Range Report. You guys be safe and shoot straight. This does.